Hi, Roger. Thank you so much for being here with us today in this, video sessions with Newstex. How are you?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm also doing great, Roger. Thank you so much for separating this time and, share some of your stories with us.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you here. So,
Yes.
Roger, for our audience to know, you have a great publication called News Ghana. Do you want to, just introduce newsghana.com to our audience?
Yes, of course. Why not? Yeah,
Okay.
News Ghana is a news website where we share a lot of good content about Ghana and sometimes Africa and the world at large. So it's a news portal like any other news portal that we have around the world, like BBC, CNN, and others. It's just that they are a fully fledged media house, while we are also beginning from somewhere. But before we get there, we need to start from somewhere, and that's why we have started from where we are. The News Ghana is one of the leading news portals in Ghana, and in Africa, I cannot tell much, but I know that we also have a lot of presence in Africa and around the world because we have partnership with other international medias like Shinwan News Agency, Wall Street Journal, Sputnik. So I know that we have a mileage. That is why they are also all interested in partnering us.
Well, that's great. That's absolutely great, Roger. It's a great publication indeed. So we are inviting everyone here to check it out. So it's the URL is just newsghana.com. So you want to check it out. So Roger, Roger freezed for a moment. Let's wait until he comes back.
Okay.
Okay, Roger, thank you so much. Let's start with some questions that I have for you today. And well, the first one is to get to know you a little bit as a publisher, and we would like to know if you studied anything related to publishing or writing.
In fact, the truth of the matter is I started as a programmer and a hardware person.
Okay.
I did programming, networking, and hardware at the beginning. But along the way, I was working for a telecom company at that time, and they wind up. It was an American telecom company called Supra Telecom. So when they wind up, I got home and I was trying to do something like a classified page or so, and I met a like mind who asked that we start a news portal rather. So we started our first project called News Ghana, Modern Ghana. That was our first project. And so through that, I had to be updating the website and all kind of things. So I saw that it was something that I needed to learn something related to it to be able to manage it well. And I was the editor, and I was the managing director of the company as well. So because of that, the responsibility made me to learn, to attend workshops, to attend seminars, to learn more about journalism, and that is it. And I had the interest, and I was ready to learn new things. So that's how I became a journalist.
Oh, well, that's an interesting story. Thank you for sharing that with us. We can see that it was hard. It was a long and hard way, but now you have a great publication, and we are so glad for that.
Thank you.
So, now, second question for you. Can you please tell us what is the purpose of your publication?
As usual, the aim of reaching everybody, regardless the location or whatever, but mostly to share information so that people will have accurate information about a certain situation at a time. That is the main purpose of the publication.
And that is so important because we think that people knows what is going on and people don't know. They can access fake news or stuff like that we have on our country media, and it's not the real stuff that is going on. Is that right?
Is true. Yeah, that is true. So sometimes we need to tell them the truth, whatever is happening there, instead of the speculation that normally people speculate on social media and people just carry on with that.
Exactly. Well, thank you, for this purpose that you have of informing people with the real news and all of this. So now, Roger, what is the worst decision you made in your career, and what can we at our community that is hearing you learn from it?
I would say that one of the mistakes I made in this area was, I think there was a time that there was this story that we did about Mike Tyson changing into a female, changing his sex orientation to a female.
Okay.
I think at that time it became a hit. BBC and other international medias called me to interview me, and at a point I thought it was like harassment. So I decided to tell them I wasn't the editor, I was just a worker. So not as some of the things that, and they quoted me as such. They quoted me as just a reporter, not an editor of the news portal, which I feel I ran away from my responsibility at that time.
Okay.
And I think, in fact, I want to say that it's never too late to chase anyone's dream. Anytime, it is good, a good time for everybody to chase his dream.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. You're correct. Thank you, for sharing all of this with us.
Right.
Okay, so now to get to know you a little bit more, do you do any activity that helps you to inspire?
Go over the question again. Okay,
the question is, do you do any activity that helps you to inspire to keep writing and all of this?
Yeah, by seeking advice, guidance from the aged and the retired, seasoned publishers and writers. They are a source of my motivation, and I am always inspired by them. So because of that, I have a lot of them who are my good friends. We have interpersonal relationships and we are very close. So I can easily seek for guidance and counseling or whatever from them. And I think that is my motivation.
Okay, that's perfect. So you have a great supporting group around you.
Yes, that is true.
Okay. Perfect, Roger. So now tell us, what advice would you give to someone that is just starting in this industry, in this publishing industry?
What I would tell the person is that the person need to be prepared to face challenges head on, because it is the sure way to succeed in the field. If you come and you are going to look at shortcuts, it may not help you. Maybe in the short term, it can help you, but in the long run, it might not help you.
Okay, so prepare to face a lot of challenges.
Yeah, you need to prepare to face your challenges head on, because that is the sure way to succeed in the field.
Yes, okay, thank you. So be strong and perseverant. Thank you for that. Now, well, relating to Newstex, Why did you decide to partner with us?
Yeah, partnering with Newstex will open us to a wider audience across the globe. It will also boost our traffic and build our brand further. I'm sure that is what we'll get from this kind of partnerships.
Yes, well, hopefully, yes, that's what we also want to do, to help News Ghana to grow worldwide and to have these amazing African-oriented publications around the globe. So, yeah. Hopefully it's going to be a fruitful relationship for both of us. And, thank you for trusting us and just joining our community of great content creators like you. Right. Now, last question for you, Roger. Was syndication a strategy that you ever thought about before hearing about Newstex?
Syndication, it's not new to me or to us, because we have had some few other ones who came before you came, and it has been good, but some we don't really understand how they work. They tell you we have to wait for a month. I think Oprah came, said they were going to be doing set types. We have some Chinese companies too that also came. They were also doing the same thing, but we had challenges with some of them. Just backed out. So it is not new to us. We know about it already, but it's just that we don't do it ourselves. So
okay. But this is your first syndication strategy that you are.
This will be our second serious one, because the other one we boycotted it. That's Oprah. We stopped them.
Okay.
At the point, yeah.
Okay. I got it. Well, Roger, thank you so much for sharing this time with us. I'm sure that a lot of new publishers and not so new can learn from you and from your experiences and your tips and, well, everything. So thank you so much. And, for having this time with us and sharing your experiences with our audience and the world. So any final words?
My final words is just that, well, we are hoping that we'll have a very successful business dealing with you, and we'll all grow together and be happy.
Absolutely. Well, Roger, thank you and bye.
Thank you, and nice talking to you.
Bye.